so just to give you a refresher, this is the problem that we're dealing with. This one right here. Company A, we write 6P plus 100. Company B is $8 per person with a $40 service charge. So write 8P plus 40 for Company B. What did I say? Company B. Did I say 8P plus 40? All right. And then let's come back and see what Company C is. $10 with no service charge. No more than $300 on the event. Okay, so Company C is $10 no service charge. $10 no service charge. How much to spend on the event? At least no more than $300? No more than $300 on the event. No more than $300. Okay, so now we're good right here. The question is, which one of these should he go with, and how many people can he feed? I think what we need to do is look at the lines and see how they increase. Which is the greatest number of people that he can have at the event without spending more than $300. Alright, so no more than $300 has to be less than or equal to $300. If he goes with Company A, let's see how we're going to approach this. Well, Company C, if it's $10 per person and he can spend no more than $300, how many people can he feed? 30? Alright, Company B, he can spend no more than $300. Take off the 40 for the service charge. $260. Divide that by 8. I'm doing Company B, right? 3. About 32. That's 16. Alright. Company A. Take out the $100. That leave you with $200. Divide the $200 by 6. $33. I'm not sure about this math, y'all. I'm gonna come to the calculator and check it out. The math behind it was 6P plus 100 has to be less than or equal to 300. So I subtracted 100 and got 200. And then divided by 6. And it has to be less than 33.3. So, if he wants to choose a company and he wants to feed the most people, we should go with Company what? Company A, because it can get the most people. Alright, everybody okay with that? Any questions on it? Let me go back to the prompt so you can see it, what it looks like. Information about 3 catering companies. He can spend no more than $300. He wants the greatest number of people at his event without spending more than $300. So we took each one of these situations. We set it basically equal to $300 and we solved each one of them. 6P plus 100 has to be less than $300 and you solve it. 8P plus 40 has to be less than or equal to $300 and you solve it. 10P has to be less than $300 and so we solve it. Took away the 100, divided 200 by 6, took away the 40, divided the rest by 8, nothing to take away, divide all of that by 10. Any questions on how to solve one-step inequalities before we move on?
Can we slow down?
Sure.
Just a little bit, just a tad.
Yeah, but I went over that one twice, so tell me what I need to go over on this one again. Alright, so do you have any questions on just this problem right here? Alright, let's pause for a minute, give you time to catch up. Label this problem number 10 on your review. So we'll come back for 1 through 9. There are 12 questions on your test. This is number 10. You cannot use your notes on the test, no. All right, next one. We need to pull all the important information that we can from a situation that has a whole lot of words. Starbucks is selling coffee and cappuccinos. They are 15 cents and 20 cents. Let's call this number 11. It is 15 cents for coffee, 20 cents per cappuccino. They want to make at least $1,500 profit. They expect to sell 1,100 cups of coffee, 500 cups I should say no more than and at least. Huh? In a minute. Alright, so here's the setup. Starbucks is selling coffee and cappuccino. Pay attention. Take notes. Alright. The coffee is 15 cents a serving. The cappuccinos are 20 cents. They want to make at least $1,500. They want no more than they can sell no more than 1,100 cups of coffee and at least 500 cups of cappuccino. We have to select all of the true expressions and inequalities for this situation. So first of all, one inequality, if we let this be x and let this one be y, our first inequality that we know we can choose is 0.15x plus 0.20y. If they want at least $1,500, that needs to be greater than or equal to $1,500. And this question tells you to select at least 3 things. So if it says select at least 3, if it says select 3, select 3. Alright, next one. The next part, it says that no more than 1,100 cups of coffee. So X has to be less than 1,100. That's another stipulation. So stipulation number 1. This is stipulation number 2. And then stipulation number 3, at least 500 cappuccinos. Cappuccinos is Y. So Y, at least 500 cappuccinos, that's greater than or equal to 500. Alright, so these will be the 3 stipulations, and so if they say select 3, don't keep in mind that the inequality words are over on that side wall. Okay. If we sell 500 cups of coffee, how much cap will need to be sold to make the profit? This question occurs twice on the test. I want to show you how we're going to approach it. I'm going to use Desmos. And I'm going to enter this inequality. Here we go. Alright, so the inequality that we are going to put into this one is 0.15x plus 0.20y has to be greater than or equal to 1500. Alright, so now anything in the shaded region will work. If they sell 500 cups of coffee, coffee is X. Here's the X. 500 on the X is right here. So look, y'all see that number? That's how much they need to sell. That's a lot of cappuccinos. 71.25 in order to make that profit. All right. Okay, that is what you will see for number 12. And that answer was like 1,725 cappuccinos.
It was 7, 1, 2.
Oh, it was 7, 1, 25. All right. Let's get to work. This is part 2. Part 1 is already posted.